Did you know that you can brutally strengthen your body without moving a single muscle? Yes, it sounds unbelievable, but it's 100% real. You don't need to lift heavy dumbbells or do hundreds of reps until you're exhausted. There's a technique that elite athletes have been secretly using for decades to increase their strength, endurance, and stability without impacting their joints. Today I'm going to reveal to you the 5 most effective isometric exercises to transform your body. I'll explain how to do them correctly, what benefits they have, and, most importantly, I'll give you a complete routine so you can put them into practice right away. Stay until the end, because this can mark a before and after in your training. Let's get started. The first exercise is the squat against the wall. To perform this exercise, imagine that you are leaning against the wall, with your back straight, your legs firm, and your body in a position that, at first glance, seems simple. But in a matter of seconds, you feel how your muscles start to burn. You're performing the wall squat, one of the most effective isometric exercises for strengthening your legs without moving. To do it right, you must fully lean your back against the wall. Lower yourself until your knees form a 90-degree angle and make sure they don't go beyond the tips of your toes. It is crucial to keep your abdomen and glutes engaged at all times to maximize stability and strength. But beware, there are common mistakes that can restore effectiveness to the exercise. Going too high or too low reduces muscle tension and diminishes the benefits. Another mistake is allowing the knees to collapse inward, which can lead to imbalances and increase the risk of injury. So what are the benefits? The wall squat brutally strengthens the quads, hamstrings, and glutes, giving your legs incredible endurance. In fact, studies have shown that its muscle activation is similar to that of a traditional squat, but with one key advantage: zero joint impact. This makes it an ideal choice for those looking to improve their performance in sports like cycling or running, where leg strength is essential. How long do you think you can hold this position without your legs shaking? Try it and find out. Let's go now with the second exercise, the plank, one of the exercises that many people already practice, and to perform it correctly you have to place yourself on the floor, supporting your forearms firmly, aligning your body from head to toe. In the first seconds it seems easy, but little by little, you feel how your abdomen tightens, your arms work, and your whole body enters into a battle against gravity. This is the plank, the isometric exercise par excellence and the true king of the core. To perform it correctly, make sure your elbows are aligned with your shoulders, keep a straight line from head to heels, and, most importantly, activate your abdomen and glutes. It's not just about endurance, it's about maintaining perfect posture. But beware of the most common mistakes. If you sink your hips, you lose tension and can overload your lower back. If you lift the glute too much, you reduce core work and make the exercise much less effective. And if you don't activate the abdomen correctly, you're missing out on the true benefits of this movement. So what makes the plank so powerful? Unlike traditional crunches, it activates a greater number of muscles throughout the body, from the core to the glutes to the shoulders. According to the American Council on Exercise, its effectiveness surpasses that of classic crunches because it strengthens the trunk without damaging the spine. In addition, it is a perfect exercise to reduce lower back pain and improve posture, something key for both athletes and anyone who spends many hours sitting. That said, tell me in the comments how long you were able to hold the perfect position before your body started shaking. Try it and find out. Let's move on to the third exercise, the so-called Superman. But first I remind you that you can support the channel by liking it, subscribing, and activating the little bell. That said, let's see how to perform the Superman. To perform this exercise correctly, imagine that you are lying on your stomach, with your arms stretched out in front of you and your legs completely straight. You take a breath, activate your core, and suddenly you are lifted up. Arms, legs, and chest lift off the ground in a single controlled movement, as if you were floating in the air. That's the Superman. A simple but incredibly effective isometric exercise for strengthening your lower back and improving your posture. To do it right, you need to make sure your body stays aligned. Lift your arms, legs, and chest at the same time, keeping your gaze downward to avoid neck strain. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds, feeling how your spinal erectors, glutes, and postural muscles work. But be careful, because there are mistakes that can ruin the exercise. If you lift too much and arch your back too much, instead of strengthening your lower back, you could overload it. Another common mistake is not activating the core correctly, which reduces the stability and efficiency of the movement. Now, we are able to the benefits. One study revealed that including exercises like the Superman in your routine can reduce the risk of low back pain by up to 70% with consistent practice. In addition, it strengthens postural musculature, which improves stability when lifting weights and prevents injuries in everyday life. If you want a strong and resistant back, do not underestimate this exercise. Try it and feel how every muscle in your back is activated to the maximum. Your posture will thank you. Let's move on now to the fourth and penultimate exercise we are going to see, and this exercise is the isometric flexion. To correctly perform the isometric push-up, imagine you're in a push-up position, but instead of going up and down, you just stand there, resisting. Elbows bent at 90 degrees, chest close to the ground, core fully engaged. Welcome to the isometric push-up, a brutal exercise that challenges your endurance and strengthens your upper body like few other movements can. To execute it correctly, slowly lower down until your elbows form a 90-degree angle. Keep your back straight and your abdomen tight to prevent your hips from sagging. Your body should remain aligned from head to toe. The key here is absolute immobility. Resist the tension without moving, feeling your chest, shoulders, and triceps work intensely. But watch out for mistakes. If you raise your glutes too much or drop your hips, you lose core activation and reduce the effectiveness of the exercise. Another common failure is not properly engaging the triceps, which can overload the shoulders and restore power to the movement. The scientifically proven benefits that you should know about are as follows. N². 1. Increases resistance in the chest, shoulders, and triceps, which improves performance in pushing exercises such as the bench press. N². 2. Strengthens core stability, which helps prevent injuries and improve posture. N². 3. Studies have shown that isometric push-ups can increase muscle strength by up to 32% in just 6 weeks. N². 4. Activates more muscle fibers than a normal push-up, as the constant tension generates greater muscle fatigue. N². 5. Improves muscular endurance, which is key in combat sports and disciplines that require sustained strength, such as climbing or gymnastics. This exercise is a real challenge for your muscles, forcing them to maintain tension without rest, which generates incredible adaptations in strength and endurance. If you're looking for an effective way to take your training to the next level, isometric push-ups are a must. Do you dare to test your endurance? Let's go now to the fifth and final exercise, and also one of the most effective you'll see in this video. The lateral plank, the ultimate core challenge. If you thought mastering the traditional plank was enough, get ready for its most challenging version, the lateral plank. This exercise not only tests your endurance, but directly attacks your obliques and stabilizes your hips, two key elements for a strong, functional core. To perform it correctly, lean on one forearm, making sure your elbow is just below your shoulder. Then, raise your hips to form a straight line from head to toe. The key here is activation. Keep your obliques tight, squeeze your glutes, and keep your hips from sliding forward or backward. Common mistakes to avoid. Letting the hips sag. This takes tension off the obliques and makes the exercise less effective. Not maintaining proper body alignment. If the torso is tilted or the feet are not positioned correctly, you will be compensating with other muscles and reducing the impact on the core. Not activating the glutes. Although it may seem a minor detail, a good gluteal activation increases stability and protects the lower back. The incredible benefits of this exercise are as follows. N². 1. Strengthens the obliques and improves hip stability, which translates into better performance in any sport or physical activity. N². 2. According to the National Strength and Conditioning Association, the lateral plank improves core strength 35% more than traditional crunches, due to the intense activation of the stabilizer muscles. N squared. 3. Helps prevent lower back pain by strengthening the muscles that support the spine. N squared. 4. Improves posture and balance, essential for both sports performance and daily life. N squared. 5. It is an essential exercise for those seeking a marked and functional abdomen, as it works muscles that conventional crunches do not activate effectively. Mastering the lateral plank is a real challenge, but its benefits are unquestionable. If you want a solid, strong, and resistant core, this exercise cannot miss in your routine. How long can you resist in this position? Is not only about strength, but also muscular endurance. These exercises improve the ability to hold tension longer, which is key for sports, functional training, and any activity that requires stability and control. The best part is that their effectiveness is backed by science. Studies have shown that they can increase muscle strength by 10 to 20% in just a few weeks, without the need to carry extra weight. In addition, they are low impact, which makes them ideal for preventing injuries and strengthening joints without putting unnecessary stress on them. In short, isometric exercises are a powerful tool to improve your performance, protect your body, and develop solid, long-lasting strength. Ready to include them in your routine? Now that you know these 5 powerful isometric exercises, which one do you find most challenging? I'd love to hear what you think. Leave your answer in the comments and share your experience with others. If this video has inspired you to take your training to the next level, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more effective training content that will help you transform your body the smart way. See you in the next video.